guys, I am starting, so that you guys know, I'm starting Clapper. So if you want to check to see if I'm on Clapper, go ahead and check me out, because I got a couple people already watching. Because like, this is crazy, guys. It's crazy. So there we go. I mean, let me put you up here. I'm in an odd position because I got like 6 cameras right now, but that's what I'm doing. I want to see how many people come on and watch me live on Clapper, because I think Clapper is the big one that's going to stop, that's going to take over. I've been saying that a lot the whole time. It's similar. People are like, oh, there's too many T and A on there. And I'm like, well, that's because you have to set your algorithm. Duh. Just say I'm not interested. It'll set its own algorithm. I'm actually on, I got 2 people on already. So just let you guys know, this isn't that good a camera. But I'm here. I'm going to be coming on a lot to get you guys moved over. I got 170,000 people to get moved over. So that's almost 20% of my whole population. If you guys don't know, I've got about 1 million total between 8 different social medias. So yeah. All right. So what I'm doing is, please check me out. If you have not gone on to enchantedskye.com and subscribe to me, please do so. What I'm doing is I'm starting first it's going to start out as it's going to start out like kind of like a newsletter, and it'll be giving coupons. It'll be giving tips. But it's going to become a magazine. And it's also going to be sophisticated enough that I'm going to be putting like a video in there on a month. It's going to be. I send emails out once, like every week or every other or so, like, oh, guess what? We're 25% off this week. But I'm going to be doing this. I don't know how often, because the emails just go out with like tips and, where I'm going to be, blah, blah, blah. But this is a magazine, and I'm dead serious when I say I'm going to do it. Because I've already talked to the company that I'm going to be dealing with. And so subscribe to me. And I'm not going to sell your info. I'm not going to sell your information. I don't know. Why would I do that? Anyway, and then because I've gotten over 250 already just in the last couple of days, so that you guys know. All right. But just check me out check me out. Here, wait, let me back this up so that I've got this in an odd spot. Hold on here. There we go. There, is that better? That might be better. No. Well, let's see if it's better. Hold on, you guys. Hold on Clapper. I got there. Is that better? That ain't better. Yeah. All right, hold on. All right. There we go. I'm trying to play around with these. I've got so many cameras right now as we're getting used to this. And I told you I thought that we were, okay, so this is what I'm saying that's going on for TikTok. I don't think is it completely going away. But what's going to happen is they're just going to limit it so much. We're just going to have no choice. That's what's going to happen. And so there we go. That's better. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Is that better? I have to play around with the cameras. I have to play around quite a bit. So just that you know. Yeah, see, this camera just moves around a lot. I don't like this camera. So just I'm playing around with it. Okay. So that's why I said I got 5 cameras. So there, you can see me now. So people can respond. Get on Clapper and see what's going on if you want. I do have that on there now. So, okay. You can respond. I think you can respond. See if you write something to me on Clapper if you're on there, just to see, because that's going to be where I swipe right. I got to swipe right, you guys. I'm learning Clapper. I don't know Clapper. It says swipe right. Oh, I am. I said, okay, there we go. I got it. All right. It's exactly the same as TikTok. Even though, thanks, guys. Respond to me so that I can see. So I can see you. Okay, there we go. Yep, I see you now. There, that's good. All right. Yep, we're good. So just trying to get on here, trying to make sure everything's okay. I got, I don't think what they're doing is right. It's constitutionally wrong. We can do this. Yes, I know he's a Trumper tippy, and I'm going to tell you, it's what I think is going to happen with TikTok is something like that might buy it and going to limit us so much with what we say with our freedom of speech. We're all going to say, forget it. I really do think that that's probably what's going to happen. But anyway, so that you know what I'm doing. So sorry guys, is that I'm going to be coming out with my predictions. And by the way, so one of my predictions came true last night, and I wrote it down, and it's on my 25. I said we were going to get an earthquake, and it was going to be like about a 7.2 or so in California, and there'd be a tsunami, or there was a threat of one. And I said it would probably, and I told one of my followers who was going to stay she's at a state park right now, right on the beach. And I said, please be careful. And she goes, well, where do you think it's going to go? Because I'm in Long Beach. And I go, I think it's going to San Francisco. And it was in San Francisco. So like, I do it to warn you. I mean, I've saved a couple people's lives. I'm not just bragging. Remember, it's not bragging. I'm here to help. They're telling me to tell you to help. That's what this is. I'm in service. And sometimes people are like, well, you make money. You guys know why I make money. I have to feed horses. And they're not cheap. And I have a farm to keep, and I have a mortgage to pay. And you think that I couldn't seriously, go to some little shack somewhere, sit with my pension, what little pension, I don't have that big a pension really, and just like pay it in cash, sell this farm and say, oh, I'm just done. But I'm not. And so, yeah. Anyway, if you are due for a reading, make an appointment with me. I will give you 25% off today. Anybody that's on here today. Now, tomorrow we'll be doing our million manifestation meditation. So I will be doing that. And and the people that are subscribers will get one free question. That makes that fair, because I'm going to start doing that for free for a while until I get enough people. I'm trying to get to, I want 1 million. I got 1 million people altogether. You guys don't like, really? Yes, because my podcast when it's live hits about 850,000 people because we're watching numbers. So I am getting that. You can see I'm a little stressed out because I've been running around. I had to go out and get groceries. I had to feed horses. I had to feed the chickens. I have to go pull out the chickens. It's cold. I had to go blanket the horses. The chickens aren't laying. God, that's another thing I said on my 25 predictions that the price of eggs would skyrocket. I mean, skyrocket. And I just got this like maybe a week ago. Oh my God. Due to the flu, I'm going to tell you what, that flu's been around for 30 years. I raise chickens. It's a bunch of bullshit. It's not true. They're just doing it just to be corporate, raising. You have to understand, a chicken will start laying eggs at 4 months old. Okay. You're going to tell me they don't have, they aren't constantly raising chicks. Come on. I know better. I'm sorry, but, and I am a little afraid myself. I do have a pheasant farm down the street. And if that pheasant farm ever tested positive, they're going to come and kill my chickens. I've already told my husband, I'm like, I think I'll just hide them in the basement because they're my pets too. My rooster, he's a white American, he's a white Icelandic. He's very rare. And I'm like, really? Like, really? So here I am kind of going, okay, I'm going to hide my chickens. I'm only got 24. I'm down. I used to have like 40 and I've cut down because it got to be a little too hard for me. And I wasn't eating all the eggs. The eggs were literally going to waste. I was literally breaking them and putting them in my garden. Because I went one day, it was in May. There was a pile of over 100 eggs. So what I did is I cleaned them off. I sterilized them. Hopefully they weren't cracked because it's hard to tell when they're fresh like that and they're all sitting like that. And I gave them to the homeless shelters. I gave I think 18 dozen or something. It was crazy how many eggs I had. Chickens, when in the spring, they say they only lay one a day in the spring. They catch up for lost time. Because they don't lay when it gets cold and the weather, when it's really dark, they quit laying unless you have a light. Well, I let my chickens not lay. I let them go from maybe January until about mid-March because my chickens live longer and I think they're happier and I think they're healthier. And, constantly laying is hard on them. They don't live as long. My chickens will, if I take good care of them, they'll live to be 7 to 9 years old, which is old in a coop. If they're in the house, they'll live to be like 12, but 9 is a really good age. I take good care of them. I give them oil of oregano every day. So you know how that is. Yeah. So anybody that's interested in reading, go ahead. Okay. How long do they have? Oh, how long do the eggs stay good for if you have chickens? 6 weeks or 8 weeks. Yeah. You don't have to. The chickens. Okay. You guys knew, I think you probably know this. I don't know if you know this or not, but anyway, I'll let you in a live video. Hold on. I'll let you in. When a chicken lays an egg, and you ever watch them lay a fresh egg, they have like this coating of mucus around it, and it keeps it sterile. So you don't have to wash them. You don't have to put them in the refrigerator. They last 6 to 8 weeks outside on a counter. I don't, after 6 weeks, I'm like, and you can float them. You take them and float them in water. If they're floating, you better get rid of them. And every once in a while, I will get one that looks good. But if they sink immediately, they're really fresh. They're good. Okay. So if you drop them in and they go bloop to the bottom, you're like, oh yeah, they're fresh. If they start to float a little, you're kind of, and if they turn upright, that's when you got maybe 2 weeks left in them. If they're starting to do this to the top, they're bad. And that's how you check. And you also can candle them to see if they have been fertilized. Now I have 2 roosters, and so they're almost always fertilized, and people go, oh no, you don't eat those. Oh yes, you do. They're really good for you. They have higher protein content. So when you open them and there's a little blood in there, people are like, ew. No. You're supposed to eat them. They're good for you. All right. You guys know why I have a farm. I have been telling you how many years now. You need a farm. You need to grow your own food, or you need to connect with a farmer or somebody where you can trade food. I have been doing that. Down the road, we have a granary, and they are really, really cheap. Like I'm getting $12, and they're freshly ground grain for horses and chickens. And I've never had better eggs. They're just, but we trade things off and back and forth a little bit. And I also use all these natural things, So hi guys. Hi from Birmingham. I'm outside of Chicago, Illinois. I'm an hour and a half northwest of Chicago, Illinois, off of I-90. Or literally, you guys know where I-90 goes from Massachusetts. It goes into Boston, literally, all the way to Washington State. And I am on 90. And so I'm 2 miles off. So you can always find me. Anyway, so some of the things that I do around here, so that you understand, like I'm growing my own food. I have most of my own food is grown. I don't believe in pesticides. I do not. My land is on sacred ground. I have within walking distance 9 mounds, Indian mounds, burial Indian mounds. This was sacred, like hunting ground, or they gathered here. How do I know? Oh, you trust me. Anybody that comes out here goes, is there Native Americans around here? And I'm like, you can feel it. Anyway, I also not supposed to have my pets buried here, but I do. There's a horse buried here. Was one of our dearest, my horse, Sky's mother. We're not really supposed to. They don't care too much, but I mean, but that was years and years ago. So that was before they made the laws. They don't want horses buried anymore. Anyway, I've been here 18 years. I grow all my own hostas. You guys know what a hosta is? I own a hosta farm. I have over 2,300 kinds of hostas. They're those decorative ones. They're all different colors. They're yellow and they're white and they're green. And yeah, I grow those. That's like my little side hobby business. I do that. And then I'm a writer, and you guys know that. And then, and I'm a psychic, and I'm a medium, and I'm a hypnotist. I got my hands in everything, right? But I grow my own food. I grow all my own tomatoes. Now I make wicked salsa. So I have a really good salsa recipe that I use. I literally would get a 5-gallon bucket and make it And then what I do is I pour it into like gallon jugs. Like, they're kind of like, they're a little bit, they're about the size of a, they're glass, but they're the size of a gallon. And I take them to my kids. And so we always have plenty of onions and apples, pears. I wanted to put peach tree in. I had one year. I had plum trees too, and the plums didn't do real good. But I have cherry. I have two or three types of cherry, about 4 types of apples, 2 types of pears. I've got grapevines. I've got kiwi vines. I've got, what else do I got? I got a little everything. Pumpkins, tomatoes. I love peppers. So I have lots of peppers, different types of peppers. Growing lots of stuff. So hi guys. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, I predict there's stuff on that I predicted already that I've done it but my predictions have been sitting for a month. Because I want to let a couple things happen yet. And I'm going to let them happen and let them play themselves out. So not this week, but next week I'll be posting, and I'll have it on my podcast. So, okay. Thanks for the people that are popping on Clapper. If you want to pop on Clapper, you'll see me. Clapper's so similar to TikTok that I don't mind if people, I kind of encouraging it because somebody said fan base is pretty similar too. So I might pop on there also. I got to find out where are we all going? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, oh, I am a divine empathic. Oh, you're in a different state off of 92. Where are you at? Divine tarot. I took tarot. Okay. So a couple years ago, I took a video. I took a trip out to Yellowstone, and I didn't realize, did you know that 90 is part of the Oregon Trail? Did you know that? I didn't know that. Anyway, it goes right by the Battle of the Little Bighorn Park. And I didn't get to go because we had an emergency at home and we had to come home. And I'm like, So I keep saying one of these days, because I've been out to South Dakota many times. I go right through South Dakota. I always say I'm going to, did you know that you can live there only if you can listen to what you can do. This works. So you don't have to pay state taxes. You can claim statehood there. You can go there, go get a driver's license, go get your license plates, live there for 1 day out of 365 days and leave and go and live wherever you want and not pay any state tax. Did you know that? I've thought about it. I have friends that are doing it. No joke. Because for me, I would say, what is that? 6 hours for me? I think about 6 hours to go to South Dakota. I think so. Anyway, thought about it. Because think how much money that is. You're saving a lot of money, but they're encouraging people to do it, or buying 1 acre with, just buy 1 acre, I'd buy one by the horse sanctuary. So anyway, and so you're in Ohio. Okay. I know. All right. You're at the top there. I know where you're at. Are you, towards Toledo? Because I've been there. I remember I also used to show and breed dogs, and one of my dogs came from Toledo. So I know where it's at. But I followed 90 all the way out to near Salem. So what's my name is lanasenchantedskye. Same thing. I keep it pretty consistent. Now my newsletter is going to be named the 5D Pioneer. So that's because you know what? We have no idea what we're doing, right? Because we don't know. This is unprecedented, right? Yeah. So we don't know anything about it. So I am trying to join up with, is it the empathic, the ethical psychic? I've reached out to her and said, hey, would you like to go live together? So there's a few people that I am reaching out to connect with, so that everybody knows where we're at. We can find each other. I'm hoping that they can help me do my million man thing that I'm trying to do. So, and if you guys don't know what that is, thank you. I see you. I can see you. I can see you. Hi, Janet. Hi, Janet. Hi, Blonde Bunny. Thank you. Trying to, do you ever think that we could all just wish things away that we don't want? Do you see what I'm saying? We'll all wish healthcare on the United States. And I want everybody understanding that are out of the country. I come on this time because this right now is about the right time. Most people in the UK and Ireland and places like that, because it's about 6 hours out. and they're watching us. And you have to understand, we don't want to, we are victims of our government. People are, oh, you're so dumb. You don't understand. We are victims of our government, but we are trying to fight back, and you need to be encouraging us because we're done. We're not doing this anymore. We're starting boycotts. We're doing all kinds of things, but we are victims. So yes. Karen, yes. What's going to happen with TikTok? I've been telling you it's going to be a ban, but it's more like, I want to say it's more like it's just restricted so bad. And remember, that was my original what I said way back in 20. It's going to get restricted so bad that we have no choice. So even if it gets bought there, I don't know, it's going to be something like we're all just going, forget it. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you. This is one of my colors. Everyone's like, you look really good. I'm like, yeah, it's in my color. That's why this is one of my, that kind of a reddish kind of, yeah. So anyway, plus I redid my hair. If you guys notice, I got rid of my red hair. I just figured it was too kind of brassy. It wasn't supposed to be that brassy. And I was like, so I decided to get rid of it. So anyway, all right. But I'm just, everybody's like, do you think JD Vance is the guy I'm talking about? There's a guy coming in that's going to bring us together. I don't know. I do want to say that one of my predictions, I'm giving you little hints, is something that I keep seeing Jeff Jackson again. I keep seeing AOC too, a lot. Now, I will tell you, if they don't do something about this moron getting in, then somebody's running. I made my original comment way back in 21, and I'll show it to you. I'll have to replay it. I said there will be a woman in the office by 2030. So am I missing the election by one cycle? That might be what I'm doing, because I don't usually, every once in a while I do that where I'm off by, you know what I'm saying? I'm off by a little, because I said I thought she'd win, but I did say she'd struggle with the electoral college, and I was concerned, but I still thought she would pull off a win, because you got to understand, it's the age of Aquarius. It's about women. Where do you think all this backlash? Oh, you guys are inferior. And they're scared of the women's energy. They're scared of that. And it's people are like, oh, it's all about the feminine, but people think that that's like taking away from the masculine. It's not. Feminine energy is caring and cooperation and love and kindness and consideration and non-domineering, working together with everybody and everything as equals. That is feminine energy, and that is what is coming. And what's going on now is backlash. Okay. So, okay. Deborah's like, just wait. I still say something's coming. I'm still waiting. It's almost like I'm breathless. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm sitting here going, now, I know why. Now, if you guys don't know about your stocks, I've been telling you in February, please be careful. I am watching that stock market like a hawk. And I'm going to give you a stock tip. I've got this stock tip from somebody else. I talk to thousands of people a week. Like, I'm not kidding. Big Bear Holdings they are one of their specialties in their holdings is AI. And I'm thinking of moving a little bit of my stock from AMD, because AMD goes up and down too much. I don't like how it acts. NVIDIA is a stronger stock overall, so I'm thinking of investing in them and moving some money around. But anything that's AI, because, okay, so my astrology is also, I want to know what you guys' astrology is. In what house of money? The house of money? Okay, is that the third house or the fifth house? You guys, somebody tell me offhand. It's one of those. Anyway, mine is in Aquarius, which means that I should be investing in AI, because Aquarians are with technology. So that you understand, okay? So Deborah's like, just wait this out. They're like, I was hearing Kamala's president, and then you pop in here. I had a dream too, and I'm waiting till tomorrow to see if it happens. That's all I'm going to say. I had a dream. It was so real. And I don't dream like that because I get visions during when I'm awake, but I wasn't fast asleep. And we have to wait. We have to wait because I still say, I see the end result. You have to understand, we can't live in this crumbling. This is crumbling right in front of us. You guys understand that, right? It's crumbling right in front of us. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Back and thought. Yeah. Second sin. Thank you. Somebody said it was the second house. Sorry. Thank you. You're right. Oh, you're right. Because my first house is in Capricorn. Thank you for telling me that, Blondie. Yeah, you're right. But mine is in, if you're a Capricorn rising, that means you're an Aquarius second house of money and where your income comes from. And it's always come from what? Technology. This is all technology, right? So, okay. All right. So what we're going to do, this is why this is, this was a nice thing somebody said. I liked this. It made me, I've been telling you guys NVIDIA for a couple of years now. Yeah. Yes, I know. I agree. Somebody's like, this administration is not female in any way, shape, or form. It's backlash. It's backlash. Okay. That's, yeah. That we wish no harm on our incoming administration, but we also wish them to do no harm to anyone else. That's a nice way to put it. That is a positive way to put it. And that is 5D. If you guys don't know what, you should know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about 5D, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. All right. And if you don't, it's Christ consciousness. Okay. So that you understand. All right. Now, how much is a reading? They're $15 if you want one. You remember, and every time you guys donate, I try not to charge too much. You're feeding animals. Now I have my eye on one more horse. Now I wanted my old horse back. You guys know I went and saw her today, and I heard her, because I'm also an animal communicator. I heard her go, "Well, aren't you going to take me?" It was like she's I'm standing right here. Are you going to take me or what? And and she came right up to me and she just nuzzled me and she's like, "What, you going to come get me or what? I'm done now. Let's come get me." And I'm like, I want to buy you back. I want to buy you back, but they love her too. So I'm kind of, I was told in April. So let's see if that was a prediction. Now, if you guys don't know, I have 2 or 3 friends that are also psychics. And I sometimes will ask them, I'll say like, "Well, I heard this," but I don't ask them. And then that's confirmation. I'm like, "Yep, you said the same thing I heard." So, okay. And they said April, but I do have my eyes on I'm trying to rescue one more horse. I'm trying to rescue him from down south in a kill pen. You guys don't know, the kill pens are where they go for meat. When they don't want their horse anymore, people will sell them at an auction. The kill buyer will buy them for pennies, like by the pound, and then so there's some reason the horse we have, Rory, it's Aurora. Her name's Aurora. We named her Aurora. She is gorgeous. She is sweet. She is, I had my 4-year-old granddaughter on her already. She's just the sweetest thing ever. And she's gorgeous. We don't know if she's had registered. I got you, Malaysia. She's not registered. We're trying to figure out how to register her because she's gorgeous. And we're very lucky to have her. Anyway, I'm hoping she's not pregnant because who knows where she's been for the last 5 or 6 months. She was a real thin when we got her. She's already big, fat and sassy, and her hair grew in. You guys knew she's from Texas, so she had no hair. We had to have a blanket on her. It was a low of 7 last night, so it wasn't super cold, but yeah. But her hair's already grown that much, but she's still cold. And so we've been trying to keep her warm to try to get her used to being outside. And the other day we were clipping her feet. So you guys know what I mean by clipping, right? I have a farrier. If you don't clip their feet, it's just like fingernails. They grow and they grow and they grow and they grow. She hasn't been fed real well. I always have good feet on my horses. And her walls of her feet are real thin. So we're going to have to try to give her some biotin. Anyway, but I've got my eye on on an Appaloosa. If you guys don't know, in a past life, I raised and trained horses. I knew I did. this is genetic. My whole family raises horses. They raise, train. One of my dad's first cousin is an equine therapist and trains people just down the road. My other two cousins and my four of my uncles drive horses. They drive sulkies. I've got another distant cousin who races horses out in New York. It's genetic, but it's also past life. I owned and trained a type of horse that doesn't exist anymore. I saw myself doing it, and I was a woman, and I thought that was weird. As a woman, I'm bathing my horse in a creek, and there's this hill, and I'm like, okay, the horse looked kind of like a paint, like a red and white paint, but it was something else. There was something else about it. I don't think these horses exist anymore. I think it's an ancient breed, or they're just defunct. But I know that I have a thing for Appaloosas. You guys, I love Appaloosas. I had one. I had to put her down. She got very violent with men, and I was boarding her, and she tried to take my vet out. I had no choice. She got violent. I mean, violent. You can't have a horse like doing that. She tried to kill him. And I'm like, nope, I had to get rid of her. But she was great for me. Great for my daughter, who was 11. If you've never ridden an Appaloosa, it's called an Appaloosa shuffle. It's kind of like they're gated, and they glide when they run. They glide. You can ride it for hours. She was great. I loved her. But I want another Appaloosa, and I'm keeping my eyes peeled for at the kill pens. Honestly. And I'm looking for like a pony, a baby, a 14 hands, maybe 13.3. That's kind of a small horse. My Skye, my horse is 15.2. So, and Rory's 14.3. No, 14.2. Snickers is 14.3. Yeah, I have to remember. And then Magic, my horse I sold was 14.3. It's 15 hands they go by 4 inches. So one hand, literally like this. This is how you measure them. It's a hand. It's a 4-inch. And she's, and then that's about 100 pounds. So my horse is 15.2. Rory is 14.2. So there is a 400-pound difference. And you can see it. Trust me. You can see the difference as they get bigger and bigger. And my horse's mother was 16 hands. She was huge. And she had too small of feet. They breed them like that because they look nice and neat in the show ring. Well, she was a show horse. Well, she ended up having to be put down at 16 years old because she tore a ligament because her feet were too small for her body. So a lot of people don't realize stuff like this goes on. And so when I bred, I'm a good breeder. I understood the breeding. I wanted color. I wanted a nice big hoof. I wanted bone structure. And I got everything I wanted with my own horse. And Skye has been with me since the day he's born. So I haven't ridden him, though, and he's gotten horribly lazy and spoiled because last year my husband hurt his knee and no one would go with me. I'm getting too old to go by myself. And then the year before he was lame. I had a hole in his hoof. So I'm like thinking I'm going to take him away and I'm going to send him away to be ridden a little bit by himself to learn. He's got an attitude. He won't throw you, but he gets an attitude where he's like, you make me go. You make me go. You know, he's got that. So, and he's 18 now. So, and then Snickers is 21. My pony is 24. I have a miniature pony too. So they're getting older. She's 20. No, she's 25. Yeah, she's 25. She's born in 2000. Wow. Okay. They're getting old. That's not that old for a pony. Ponies will live to be about 35 to 40. So, yep. So, especially if you take care of them, and she's being taken care of pretty well. I have to look at her teeth again. So they grind their teeth down. Okay. Malaysia, I'm ready for you. Are you ready? All right. Gotcha, Mallory. All right. So they grind their teeth down because they're too sideways. And then they'll have all these points. And then they start to eat in, like cut into the side of their mouth. And you have to have, they literally take a file, a big old fashioned file. And they go, it doesn't hurt them. The horses don't, like that. And then the things about horses, yes. I love them. That was my first word. That was one of my mommy, daddy, horsey. I called them gigos. Found out later, if this is in my book, that the word gigo is a corrupted version of a Native American word for horse. And I'm like, I know that was coming from another lifetime because I know I raised horses. And so if you listen to yourself, listen to other people, you will see when you're little, there's all kinds of weird synchronicities like that. Okay. All right. Deborah's like nails on the chalkboard. Nah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It doesn't, they just get in there and they'll take their mouths and they make them real wide, and they'll take these speculums and then they get in there with a light on their head and to take all the points down so that they're because what will happen is how a horse dies is they starve to death because they get so old they can't take in calories anymore, and their teeth go bad and they can't grind the food right. So if you keep their teeth in good shape, they usually live to be 30 to 30, I've seen horses live to be 31, 32. I've seen ponies live to about 38, 40. So they'll, sometimes, but when horses get sick, they're just done. Like if my horse that got colic tomorrow, he's 18, he's done. I don't know how to explain that, but they're done. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you have to be proactive, kind of like chickens. Once a chicken is sick, they're done. You can't get them better. You just can't. They never get better. So you have to be proactive. So I, oil of oregano and yeah. All right. So I am Malaysia. Where are you, my dear? I am ready for you. Heather's like, I like watching the horse float. It's fascinating. Yeah. My twin flame. Are you on here? Are you here? I know you watch me. I know he does. He says he does. I think he does. Anyway, he's a vet, and he does horse teeth, and yeah, he's coming back into my life. Where are you? You're here somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, there you are, Malaysia. Do you want me to pull cards? Kishi, I got you, Kishi, sweetie. Kishi, aren't you K? Because that K, right? Kishi is also K, right? Because I saw that come through. Okay. Glick 73. Okay. Oh, Jane. Okay, Jane, I got you, sweetie. Okay, you guys, I got you. Okay. All right. Oh, you like my hair color better? This is my normal hair color, just with a little bit of highlighting, just a little. But this is my normal hair color now. So, and it was a little too red. I look very good in just a tinge of red, but it was too red, and it would make my skin look red, like weird, because I have kind of a gold complexion. Like I'm just a little darker, and I wonder, I know it's my Native American is way back there, but I've always, people in my family are either really blonde or really dark on my dad's side. And we always wondered why. Brown hair, dark hair, and darker skin, or blonde hair, blue eyes, a little darker skin and blonde hair. I got that. And they always say, oh, you're French, because I am a little French. No, I think it's the Native American. I'm only just a touch, but like 1%, like it's like really low. But I don't care what anybody says, because I'm 5 generations back, and I looked at her and I saw a picture of her, and my dad looked like her. Like I could see the frame of the chin, the bone structure. I'm like, wow. Okay. Hi, Maria. Okay. Yes, it is. Okay, here we go. Whatever you pick up. Okay, here we go, Malaysia. Here we go. Well, it's the end of suffering. Something's going on good for you. Now, you're going forward, but you're kind of stuck too, because I got this card originally like this, but I felt like I should do that. So that's telling me that you're stuck, or you're supposed to go forward and you're not. Okay. There's an opportunity coming for you to make some real progress financially. Okay, Malaysia? Because look at this is you enjoying your life, and you should be here, and you're not yet. So you're missing something, or you're kind of procrastinating. Okay. Now, the Queen of Cups is using your intuition, which you need to be doing. If you're using it and going, that you will get it, because you're going to be brought something you're going to love soon. And I want to say this is the end of February, early March. Okay. But you have to take the initiative a little bit. Do you know what I'm talking about? Because it seems like it's something to get you. Yeah. See, there's good news coming. I'm telling you, this is you with lots of energy, but it's also good news. All right. So you got something coming for you, but you have to help start it along. Does that make sense, Malaysia? Oh, it has to do with school. Okay. See what I'm saying? Yep. It's an opportunity. It's going to lead to quite a bit of money, or increase in your money. Manifest. Oh yeah. You're like, let's just do it. What the hell? I like this card. I always say it's what the hell. Let's just go. Let's do it. Jump and let the materialize is what I always call it. All right. So yeah. All right. Hi guys. I see a couple people coming on and off of Clapper. See, I'm thinking Clapper might be the next. It's because it's simple and it's already working. Do you know what I'm saying? It's up and it's been working. This Neptune thing, I became part of beta, and I did join it. I did join Neptune as a beta tester. So we're going to wait and see what they send me when they send me a link or whatever, but they should have been up and around already, you know, but anyway, it's okay. Hi, Wendy. So Debbie thinks a little bit lighter red would look pretty good on me. Yeah, you know, I like it when it's like a cherry sort of. It looks really good on me. Like it's like a deeper, darker color. The other one I used, I messed the color up. I sometimes color my own hair. And right now, this is my normal color, but I just highlighted it is all. It's kind of a, yeah. But I look good. And so I'm a bright spring. You guys know your own color palettes? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? What's my name on Venmo is Enchanted Skye. Eliana. Okay. All right. Yeah. Lana's Enchanted Skye or Enchanted Skye. Look under either, it'll pop up. Okay. But if you guys know your own color palette, this is one of my colors. You ever see me wear the wrong color and you're like, ugh. You know what I mean? Ugh. Like you have a color that just matches your skin. I have a yellow undertone to my skin. So if I were to wear certain things that are more of a green, okay. So think about it. If I'm yellow and actually it's the opposite of yellow. So you guys know what the opposite of yellow is blue. If I'm wearing weird blues with a blue undertone, I look green and weird. Like I look real old and tired. I have to wear something that's really bright and crisp, or with a yellow undertone. I look great. You know what colors? You know, like I look great in that snot green color, that apple green color. I look really good in it. I look really good in this color. This is a color I look good in. Like you have to play with it until you find it. Do you know what I'm saying? And you have to find, and it took me forever because I used to think I was a winter, which is a real bright, I'm bright blue, bright red, bright. And I thought, oh yeah, that's what no, I'm not. I'm bright winter and bright spring are really close together. They're real crisp and bright colors. And this has a slight blue tone, just a little, if you notice, but it looks good on me because it's the tone of it. And say, I'm an art teacher. I know about color, you know. You got another, okay. So Malaysia says, guys, you got another scholarship to help you pay for school. You're going to do well. Yes, that's where the money's coming from. And that's you enjoying yourself and take your time. And how's your back been? Well, I predicted it. So she was going to have a car accident and I didn't know how, and she did. And she's like, all I could think of was you. I could only think because I'm laying on the thing going, oh my God, she told me I was going to have an accident in my car, but you're not driving. And I'm like, and she did. She got sideswiped. And so I'm always check on you guys. Like I checked on, I was a little worried. I'm so sorry, Malaysia. I will send you some Reiki energy. Okay. It still hurts. Yeah, I'm sorry. I worry about some of you guys. I'm worried. We need to send some loving. I don't want to say her name in case she wants to stay private, but I talked to her for a half an hour. She's struggling. She's struggling. It's a little financial too. It's a little bit of all of everything. So I won't say her name, but she was on last night with me and I told her to call me today. So I do care. We're a big community. We all have to take care of each other. So, okay. All right. Hold on, you guys. Anuka, is it Anuchka? You know what? I might pull you on in a minute. Okay. Let me catch up with some readings. Okay. All right. Kishi, what's your question, sweetie? You're next. You have a 3-point GPA. Good for you. I'm glad for you. Good. And I'm going to send you a little bit of, you look bad. Huda says she looks best in deep reds, purples, and burgundies. That sounds like that might be Huda. You might be a winter, a crisp, clear winter. Looks good in those colors. I'm a bright spring, which is really close to winter. And if it's crisp, it's clear. Not many purples look that good on me. It's more of a like coral and this, but to see how this color, it's just this, believe it or not, this is a very basic red, but it's a true red. You probably look good in true colors. All right. Oh, put you on the list, Jolie. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be on here tomorrow. I'm going to be on every single day this week until we find out what's going on. So that way, if you have not joined me on my subscriber list, you need to back out and go to enchantedskye.com and subscribe. That way I will be sending out a link with every single one of my social medias. Okay, so that way life gets easy. If you haven't joined Clapper, that's my new one. I also have Fan Base. I just joined that one, but I've got Blue Sky also. I do not do Twitter. I have not done Twitter since the day Elon Musk bought it. I completely done. So, okay, I'm making a new website. I'm making a newsletter, which is going to become a magazine. And it's going to be called The 5D Pioneer. So, remember, I'm a writer. So, my book is still sitting. I'm waiting to see if someone's going to look at it. And I'm this close to saying, screw you, I'll put it on Amazon. So Amazon rips me off. I've been ripped off by Amazon. I don't trust them, but I might do it anyway. And the book is still being written as we speak because it's all about the aliens. So go figure. All right. What's the donation? Is $15. Kishi, finances and love. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Start following me on Clap because Clapper is so similar. It looks like it, right? It looks like it, right? Correct? Yeah. So just follow me and just, yeah, because I didn't even try on Lemonade. Now I don't like Lemonade that much. I am using that one, but I've already got 5,000 followers. I don't like it that much. It's kind of like Pinterest meets Instagram. Does that make sense? I think it is. Don't you guys think I'm right? Have you been on there? I don't know. We'll see how that one is. So anyway, here we go. All right, I'm going to do this for you, Kishi. You're coming up with an idea. You have an idea for something. And you're seeking this happily ever after thing. You are talking to a guy. See how there you go. Now, this is you, Aries, Leo, Sag, but it's forward moving energy, going out there, going and getting what you want also. Okay. And there's going to be lots and lots of talking. There's collaboration. This could be fixing up a house, getting a promotion, or just collaborating, talking things through, all that kind of thing. You're going to know a whole bunch in 30 days, dear. All right. And this is going to transform your life. So I think this might be a person you might be interested in. Now, stand your ground and put up your boundaries now. Okay, Kishi? Because you've been disappointed in the past and you just don't feel like it anymore. Now, something's a little hidden, but you're like, okay, let's just do it. I think you're going to get into a relationship with this person, but you got to put your boundaries up. If you don't put your boundaries up, I think you're going to not be happy about it. Okay, so here's where it can start to grow. Okay. And this is also financial too. So it's a financial reading too, where they're telling you to be careful with your finances and maybe invest or be careful. There's also going to be written communication from your past. And you're no longer stuck. You're getting unstuck. So that could be both finance and love. But it looks to me like this person could be person. Kishi, is this person like African-American, not real tall, a little bit lighter skin and very neatly cut hair? Kind of short and very neatly, like a nice like line around his hair. Is that who you're talking to, Kishi? That's the person I think that's the person you're talking to because that's, yep. You plan to talk him. Okay, if this guy, ask him how tall he is. If he's under 6 foot, this could be the guy you're going to be meeting. Because I want to say he's maybe 5'9", 5'10". To me, that's not tall. My husband's the short guy of the family. He's 6 foot. his dad was 6'7". His brother-in-law 6'5". His uncle was 6'6", and my husband's 6 foot because my mother-in-law is real short. So he's only 6 foot. He's the little guy in the family. So I'm used to anybody over 6 foot. Under 6 foot's short to me. My brother was only 5'2". Did you know that? My brother, who is older than me, I am 5'7". There was a lot of animosity growing up because I was always taller than my own brother, and he hated it. And he was very, very narcissistic towards me and not very fun. So yeah, that is him. Okay, I think this is this guy. Let him put your boundaries up now and tell him exactly what you want. Don't be playing. Don't be playing with these guys. I want this. I think this. I expect, you know what I mean? Just lay it on the line. You have nothing to lose, right? Right? Don't get into a relationship where you're doing everything and they're doing nothing. And that's why my daughter's leaving. She can't do it anymore. And I understand because that's what I am. That's my relationship. He's 5'8". There you go, Kishi. He's 5'8". Told you. I thought maybe it was him. Okay. All right. Hi, Maria. Okay. Hold on. You're down at the bottom, so I will come back to that. Okay, Maria. I'm going to move on. All right, Kishi. All right. June, you're next. Then Mallory, Jane, Yoli, Maria. Okay. And how you find me on Blue Sky? Lana's Enchanted Sky. But you know what? I think, was it Lana? Was that the one? Or no, it was Lemonade. Lana's Enchanted Sky. Everything's Lana's Enchanted Sky. Now, you guys know my original business was Enchanted Sky. All right. I had somebody that tried to sue me and steal my business. They said they were Enchanted Sky, even though I've had this since 2009, saying that Enchanted Sky was their name. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm not playing with you. I could take you to court. I'm not going to. So I'm going to put Lana's Enchanted Sky in front. That is where the change came from 2 years ago. But somebody wanted the name Enchanted Sky. And I'm like, I own it. I've had it since way before you. But they wanted to take me to court over it. I'm like, I'm not doing that. I don't have time. So that's why it's Lana's Enchanted Sky. Okay. Not a problem. So how do you send in a reading? Okay. Siren? Okay, sweetheart, if you look on my description, linktree.com/Enchanted Skye. It'll all pop up and all the ways to pay are there. Otherwise, the ways to pay are also in the description of YouTube. Okay. All right. Yep. So anyway, if anybody yes, I do have PayPal. Go, if you want to, you can back out and look at my link tree and just tap it, and all the ways to pay are there. I am in the process. June, I'm looking for June. It's Jane. Yeah, it's Jane. Jane, where are you? Jane, I'm looking for Jane. I got all these. Am I going to be on Red Note? I already am on Red Note. You guys know what that is, right? It's the Chinese version of TikTok, right? It's confusing because none of it's in English. So there we go. I got you, Jane. All right, Jane, honey, what would you like? Hey, you're named Aislinn. My daughter's name is Aislinn. You know how rare that name. I named her. She's 28 years old. And when I named her that, people thought I was the weirdest name. But her name, your Aislinn, with a Y-N, she's A-N. So L-A-I-S-L-A-N. So there you go. My daughter's name's Aislinn. And it means, her name's Aislinn Rihanna, which means dreaming of the sun in Gaelic. So because we're Irish, there's a lot of Irish, Scottish. I'm Duncan. Yeah, Scottish. So, okay, not a problem. Liz was like, I found you on Clapper. I found you. Oh, somebody can't even get a verification on their phone number. Oh, you know why? If you look, you got to go down where it says 1. Like you go down, it'll say 86. You are not 86. We're 1 because we're United States. We're 1. So if you go down and it'll say, and you tap on 1 and then put your phone number in, then it'll do that. It'll work. That's why. I know what you're talking about, though. I did the same. That's how I got verified, so that you understand. All right. Okay. She wants a general. So Jane, you're next, and then Mallory, you're next after that. Mallory, sweetheart. But you'll find me. it's a, I always say, oh, I'm not techie. Oh, I am techie. I just don't, you know what I mean? Because it's not a big deal to me. I'm like, oh, I'm just whizzing around here. I just opened up this new thing. And now you guys know how much they're making off of me for fees. They made over $3,000 this year, and it pisses me off. So I went to a place called National Bank, and I'm in the process of making a new website, and they're going to have a new click on Zelle or click there. You don't have to pay anything, because from now on, no offense, you're paying it or you're going to Zelle, because I can't, that's a lot of money. And so, and I found a company that's only 1.9 instead of 2.9, and it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're dealing with thousands of dollars, it is. And they're a lot cheaper, and they're sending me everything I need now. And I'm like, but I'm much more techie than I think I am. So, okay, Jane, here we go. So you've got something written coming to you, my darling. And it's from your past. And it's going to let you you're not going to be stuck anymore. It's going to unstick you. Okay. You're going to crawl off. You're going to crawl off you're going to, I can say it this way, but it doesn't mean, I don't mean it this way. Like you're a martyr. You're going to quit being the martyr. Do you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what that means. And you're like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. And it's going to be a lot of hard work. Okay. But you just got the best card in the deck. It's all systems are go. Okay. You've been thinking about something because it's going to lead to a lot of happiness and especially around your family life. Okay. And it's all in your planning and all that, like you're just waiting for things to kind of unfold, Jane. Okay. And you got to get away from what doesn't work. Are you going on any trips? Because that could be a trip too. Okay. This is a wish granted. You're getting really, really super good hard cards here, Jane. Do you know what I'm talking about? You guys usually know what I'm talking about. I don't have to know your question exactly. You understand it anyway, because this is almost like I'm a medium. I'm in between. It's like your guides are controlling me, and I'm just pulling. It has to do with going between dimensions. You guys do understand that, right? I'm going 4D to 3D to 4D to 3D. That's why I get tired. 4D to 3D to 4D to 4. Sometimes to 5. I'm trying to go to 5. It's hard. And it's all very, very emotional. Okay, Jane? It is an offer. So whatever kind of, now this could be like job-wise. A lot of times this is job, but not always. It can be emotional. Okay? And you're going to be celebrating. Do you know what I'm talking about? You've never met anybody with your name, Aislinn? Yeah, her name's Aislinn Rihanna. She's like, it's crazy. But it's L-A-N. You know why? A-I-S-L-A-N is my name. She has my name in her name. So think about it. The A is on the front instead of the back. So I named her, and everybody in my family has A-N in their name. Savannah, Ariana, Aislinn. My granddaughter's name is Raylan. And then my other one is named Ezra. She does not have the A-N, but the rest of the family does. It's weird. Like I purposely, I was very careful in picking names. I'm very careful. She's like, oh, I get it. I get it. Jane, did that make sense to you, Jane? She's like, yeah. Well, Aislinn, that's one of the most popular names in Ireland, right? You know that, right? Aislinn means to dream, or it means of power, dreaming of power. So dreaming of the sun is what Aislinn Rihanna. That's how I named her that. See? So, because what am I? A sun worshiper, big time. I need the sun like it's like my drug. I gotta have the sun. Like seriously. So, okay. Oh, you're 7. Oh, you're 7. No idea. Your 70th birthday is coming. You don't know what I'm talking about, huh, Jane? Okay, hold on. Well, you're celebrating. This could be you celebrating with a bunch of friends too. You got something coming for you. Maybe you don't know it yet. Because look this is emotional. It's something you really want. Is somebody going to get you something secret? This is you. Are you going on a trip? Because this could be maybe you're going on a trip. There's planning involved. It has to do with your home life. It could have the sun involved, or it could be just a really, really yes. But a lot of times, if you're going to have a nice sunny day, this card will pop up too. Thinking of going on a trip? Maybe you should go on a trip. Maybe that's what this is. You can't decide if you want to go. You're you're just sitting here. I don't know if I want what I want to do. Maybe you need a trip. There's crap you got to put up with to get there. And you're not going to be sit around anymore. Is this a trip from your past? You think about that, because that's what it kind of does see when I'm thinking about it. Oh, you've been thinking about going to visit your brother in Myrtle Beach. Well, there you go. There's your answer. Because Myrtle Beach is sunny. That makes sense. See what I'm saying? They talk to you. I'm just doing, people are like, wow, really? All right. Go ahead and do it. Make your appointment. There might be a couple of snafus in your planning, is kind of what the card said, though. So just make sure, and have fun. That would be great for your 70th birthday. I see your I've seen your picture. You don't look no 70. I didn't know you were that. No offense. I didn't know you're that old. I've seen your profile. You do not look that old. You look very good. You're in very good shape. Okay. All right. Hi, guys. It worked. Okay. Thank you. All right. Mallory, where are you? I'm looking for Mallory. And then Yoli, Maria, and Eliana. I'm only on here a few hours, but I'm going to be on every single day until we are off of TikTok to see what's going to happen. I want to say it closes down and maybe opens back up, or you do know that I turned off all of my my preferences on my Samsungs, but you can also go get a VPN and say you're in Canada and it'll open up. And I'm close enough I'm 10 hours from Canada. I can close enough that I can. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, it starts in April. Okay, that's okay, Elizabeth. You don't have to. I mean, there's other ways if you want to pay. So Mallory's playing with her boy. Okay, you guys know Mallory. Mallory's on here. Mallory's got in a relationship for 2 years. He goes back and forth and he can't make his goddamn mind up. And so, and I keep saying they're going to end up together, but I don't know if I want this now. And I'm wounded from a past relationship, and all he does is whine. Well, she finally said, I'm done with this. I'm not doing it. We're going to quit seeing each other. Now, we all know men. What do men like? A chase. So now she's like, I told John today that I think we should stop talking or maybe check in every other day. Now he seems upset. LOL. This response was, let me think about this. When will things start to get better for us? You're in control. I told you to take control. I'm so happy for you. You don't need to put up with this. See, look at things are changing. Look at the energy. Told you. And the way you think it's going to go isn't how it's going to end up, because you don't have all your information. There's a choice that has to be made. And it has something to do with money. Does that make sense, Mallory? I just pulled money. I don't know. But things are going to happen fast. I mean, there's travel. I think, would he come to see you? There's a Queen of Pentacles. Is this you? There's a Queen of Pentacles involved. I don't know what that is, but there's plans being made, and you're look at. Okay, let's just jump in. I think he's coming to you, dear. I think he's coming to you. That's funny. I'm glad she needed to do this. Okay. You're a Libra. Okay. Yeah, I know you're a Libra, but you could be the Queen of Pentacles because you're in control. And Queen of Pentacles are usually a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Aren't you like a Virgo rising or something, Mallory? I thought you were. He might come a visit. I think he will. I think he's going to. There's a visit being made. There's a visit being made because you saw the chariot. You're in the driver's seat, but there's also a visit coming. He usually comes for the holidays. Well, maybe he's going to come for, maybe he's planning on coming for Valentine's. I'm so proud of you. She cried because I don't know. I love him. But then once she got out of the energy and she realized, wait a minute, he treats me like shit. Like, I'm not putting up with this. You know what I'm saying? I'm so happy for you. So happy for you. Because she's in the control. She's in control now. She doesn't need to put up with this crap. None of us need to put up with it. Yeah, you're not. I know. She goes, because I'm not going to see him. That's what I said. Wait, hold on. Let me see what I put. I still think he might come to see you. Hold on. See, it's hidden. They're not telling me. That's funny. See, I got this card again. You know what this means? Let's jump and let the net materialize. Let's go for it. What the hell? I'm telling you, you've taken control. There's good news coming. I think he's coming to you. Now there's a King of Swords here. So this is a person of power. It could be him also. And it's a wish granted. Do you want him to come see you? Because it's a wish granted. Let him come chase you for a while, right? Let him come chase you for a while. You're in a good spot. Okay. Pretty girl, I gotcha. I'm going to put you on the list. Okay. That's hilarious, Mallory. Golf clap for Mallory. Golf clap for Mallory. She's I'm glad, because I just sat there and was thinking the whole time she needs to just put him in his place. And she's like, well, when you love somebody, like, you put up with a lot of shit. But she woke up though too, because you still gotta, even though you love somebody, you gotta love yourself more. Right? Correct? Right? I always tell everybody that. I love you, but I love you more. But I love myself more. And that's what it's all about, right? Especially in the age of Aquarius, because it's all about love. It's love for yourself and love for others. Sorry, guys. I went off for a minute. All right. So wait, hold on. I'm so happy for you. Good. Will I be on this same time all week? I'm going to be all tomorrow, Rotten Banana. I'll be, it'll be at 7:00 again. That's Central. That's going to be the million meditation manifestation. I'm trying to get 1 million people. And so I'm starting to spread this. So spread this to all the psychics that are out there. Also, we're going to try to get this globally together, and we're going to try to meditate peace. How's that? Relationships sound complicated. And she goes, just kidding. Janet. It's funny. Where else am I live? I am on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Clapper, and TikTok. Oh, and Twitch. That's 6. I also have Blue Sky, which is not live yet. I also have, I did join Lemonade. I don't like it. I'm on Pinterest. That's what I'm saying. I'm on all of it. And I haven't been taping much because I'm live so much, because I want to make sure you guys subscribe to me so I don't lose you. And I just need an email. I won't be sending you spam or any of that shit or selling it. I don't have the capability of doing that. But and so if you subscribe, you have a chance, you have an opportunity to get my new newsletter / magazine. And I'll have articles. I've got somebody planned. I got to call them after I get off here today, and we have to talk and see, because I'm going to plan it. I've already planned it. It's I don't know if you guys know what Beehive is. Beehive, you create your own newsletter, and then you have an email list, and you just send them out. Also, anybody that's interested, reach out to me, contact me for a 25% off right now on a 15-minute. So if you have any other questions, like you just want to quick talk to me, that is 15% off 6 is $9. So it's $9 off. So it'd be 50. It's like $50. It's like $50 for a 15-minute. Okay. So if you guys are interested. All right. Thank you guys. Wait. I got to look at here. We have to get back on Clapper here. There we go. Thank you. Yep. Earth Angel found me. Okay. I don't like this one. This is like I don't like I've got it I've got it setting in a certain way, and I don't like how it's setting. So it's on a phone. I had to. I don't have a choice. I don't have all these cameras. There we go. Okay, we got it. All right. So, all right. Do I see anything happening to the Statue of Liberty? No, I have not seen that. Like I said, I predicted, and it's in my 25 predictions, that something was going to happen. There's going to be like an earthquake. Now what have I been saying? No, since 20, or was it 19, that I felt the San Andreas fault was going to shift, which is going to upset the whole apple cart in California. Now, I don't know when, I don't know how. I also said I felt Yellowstone was going to blow. So Yellowstone's going to have like some type of, now, the last time I said that, within 2 days, it did have like a small eruption. They go, boy, that was fast. And I'm like, so I did say that I thought there'd be an earthquake in San Francisco soon. I didn't know. I just knew soon. And it happened already yesterday with a tsunami warning. And I'm like, and I said it'd be a 7.2. It was a 7.1. So I'm like, well, there's that. I've also said that there would be wildfires, and that's on my website. There would be California. They'd be to the west of me. I kept saying west of me. They're west of me. There's lots of them. There's west of me. So I kept saying, it must be California is what I kept saying. So sometimes I get feelings and I'm like, oh, and they might show me a map. So, okay. I don't see anything. So, but that's where I'm at, Lindsay. I'm all over the place. So I do it on purpose. Elizabeth goes, wash that man right out of your hair. You guys remember? Oh, you guys are, you too young. If you're under 1980, if you're born before 1980, you would know that song. It's from a play. Wash that man right out of my hair. You know, Yoli, where are you? Thank you, Ola. I wouldn't be mad if he did let him work for it. That's what Mark Mallory says. Good for you. Because you're realizing you don't need him. You want a relationship. You don't need a relationship. That's the difference. You want one to add to your life, to make your life better, not tell me to suck you dry, which most of these men, I'm sorry. I'm not a man hater. I love my men. I don't know where Earl, where'd you go? I got men. I got a lot of men followers too. I got about so it's less than half. It's like maybe 25%. But I mean, most of my best friends are men. But at the same point, I know men feel this way about women. They can suck them dry. But every woman I know who's been married for a long time and then their husband dies, they're like, I don't want another. I'm not getting married again. All men want is a nurse or a purse. And I'm just repeating what they say to me. And I'm like, yeah. So do you see us improving fairly quickly, Mallory? Yeah. He's coming towards you. That card is travel. I'm telling you, let it happen. Yoli, there you are. What about you and L? Okay, hold on. I know it. Okay, you've been feeling down. Oh, wait. Down and like a loss. Been down and out. They've been worried about it. You've been losing sleep. There's going to be there's going to be written communication. So it could be texting or an email, sweetheart. And there is an opportunity that's coming again. I'm telling you. And it's success. I'm telling you, and here comes that new relationship again. I told you, you'll be fine, Yoli. Let it blow over. Tell him you're getting the help you need. And he'll try. He really likes you. He knows you've been through a lot too, abuse and stuff. And so he is trying to he's a good man. He is a good man. A little domineering, but he's a good man. Okay. Just wait it out, Yoli. Yoli, I think we're supposed to call. You guys know that I mentor, right? I mentor people. Like and so how to keep your act together. If you need hypnosis, I do that. I do all kinds of stuff. If you are interested, it's mentoring and it's on my website. And it's the same price as getting a reading once a month. But I'd see you for 15 minutes twice a month. And I just talk to you. I'm like, hey, what's going on? What do you need? Do you need hypnosis? What are you insecure? What do you need to work on? And do you want to work on your psychic ability? We can do that too. See what I'm saying? We do all of that. And so I have you do little things too. Sometimes I'll have you like work on cards. Okay, you're gonna learn this week. I do that too. So I have people that do that. I've had up to 10 people right now. I don't have too many, but yeah. All right. Yeah, you're gonna call me tomorrow. That's fine, Yoli. Okay. Maria, where are you? All right. So hi guys. I'll be up. I'll be all over the place, but usually I'm coming on at different times constantly. So I make sure all my followers see me. So if I come on at 9:00 in the morning, that's why. I'm just because until TikTok does whatever it's going to do here. I I felt, okay, when they said they were seeing stuff on Friday about in the court, I felt no energy, like it was done. That was the energy I picked up, and I'm going, And yes, they did say that. So I still am picking that up. That cut. So, which is bullshit because we didn't get a say. It was a democratic society. Since when this is so pathetic. That's why we have to fight back. I will be off Meta. I will be off of Facebook for a while because we're supposed to be off for 2 weeks, and I follow all that. I boycott like I'm supposed to. I do not. I was going to on my way to Sam's today, Sam's Club. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to go small business. Do I have to pay a little more? I'm not really. It's not really that different. I go to if you guys don't know, here in Wisconsin, there's a chain called Woodman's, and they're in Illinois too. And it's a small family business, but they've got chains, and the workers and own it. So they invest in the company. And I will go there any day, and I will pay them any day. And Walmart can kiss my ass. Seriously. And also can Starbucks. They all can, right? We all have to stick together. We can do this. You know, I've got a thing over here that says no spending. I'm not going to spend. I'm not going to buy anything. Now I have to go on Amazon because I live out in the country and I don't got a choice. And I hate doing it. But if I can go, I go once. I live out in the country. I do go into the store. I only live 5 miles. 5 miles to each. I live between two cities that are one's about 75,000 and one's about 35,000. I live 5 miles between both of them. 5 miles one way, 5 miles the other. And I go into town, I do my business, and I try to stay out of big box stores. So this is the way the age of Aquarius is going to run, so that you understand. Small business, community, we know each other, we depend on each other, we barter with each other. That is what is happening, okay? Maria, where are you, sweetheart? I got you. I said, yeah, gotcha. Can you please provide me insight regarding changing jobs? I'm desperate to leave my current job. Okay, thank you, honey. Well, what time will I be on tomorrow? 7. Tomorrow will be. I should post it, shouldn't I? Should I post when I'll be on? Because I'm just coming on until they shut us off. Although I don't think they're going to shut us off. They can't. If you use a VPN in Canada, a Canadian VPN, they can't. So, but all you guys won't become able to come on. See. We'll see how it goes. I just feel like there'll be one day where everybody's like, no offense, right? That's how I'm feeling. Okay. Oh, you've been shopping at Woodman's, Tippy's? She does too. They've been in the Rockford company. Yeah. Now, Tippy, did you buy before I start this, did you buy a ticket for me in Rockford? Yeah, I go to the Rockford one. I've been to that. But see, the taxes are higher in Illinois than Wisconsin, so I don't go there anymore. But I'm going to be in Rockford doing readings, right? Doing a live. So far, I'm already half booked. Like I've got 30 people, and I think it's like 15 or 16 people I've already booked, where I'm going to be live. You can ask me any questions, including Pleiadian, but I'm also doing mediumship, kind of like a gallery thing. All right. So new job for Maria. Here we go. Well, you're not going to be stuck much any longer. It's funny that I keep getting that card, even though I shuffle, and then this is from your past or a past skill, sweetheart. And it's the darkest before the dawn. It's coming. And you're not going to be stuck anymore. No, it's coming. It's coming. I want to say March, April. Yeah, there's juggling going on. This is also financial too. So, okay. You're coming up with an idea to solve everything. So something's going to be coming to you. And you're going to be happily ever after. So it's coming to you. And you have to be a little forward moving. Now, Aries, Leo, Sag, that could be you. Hey, wait, let me do a clarifier. You guys know what I do clarifiers, right? Have you ever seen me do this? Okay, here they are. I have little coins, and they clarify the situation. No joke. Now watch. Here, and you pull them, and it'll clarify who that Queen of Wands is. That's something to do with time. That Queen of Wands has to do with time. So, time is running out. So this might be you with forward moving energy. Do you see how these work? It's time. And I'm making my own. Did I tell you? I didn't tell you guys that I bought a bunch of dice. I have this one, and when sometimes I'll read, I'll say, this is the message. Just let go. Well, I bought a bunch of smaller dice, and I'm making my own dice. I'm going to put sayings all over them. I'm going to use them as a tarot device. So anyway, but yes. Okay. Oh, you always change jobs around April. Yeah, I'm telling you, Marchish. They're telling you to stay emotionally and financially down. Just close it down, sit on it, stay in control. Okay. This is you standing your ground and working hard. You're walking away. You're walking away from a bad situation. Yep, there's an ending. See? Yep, there is a one. Yep, and there's good news. Telling you there's a new job coming. Yep, you're doing it. You're making it happen. So go start looking, because it takes several months to interview and stuff. So start keeping your eyes peeled, okay, Maria? But it's coming. It's like, yay. Look at card I pulled. The sun is the best card in the deck. Yes. All right. She's like, thank God. Thank God. All right. Eliana, I'm looking for you. Or is it Eliana? I thought it was Eliana. And then Pretty Girl, I'm looking for those two people. Okay. No problem, Maria. No problem. Eliana. Okay. Yeah, we got you. Eliana. Honey, do you just want me to pull? Do you want me to just pull cards? And then Pretty Girl. I don't know what her real name is, but that's her handle. All right. Okay. All right. So hold on, you guys. I got nobody on Clapper right now. They all left. They knew I came on, though. They were watching, so for a while. It's okay. Eliana, do you want me to just pull cards? She's like, what the heck? You find it, Maria. Start looking. Nope. Yep. Thank you. No problem, sweetheart. I'm here to help. I've noticed that when I try to get my big old fat ego going, we all have egos. Come on, guys. And when I try to do that, I'm never successful. But if I always think about what I'm doing and how I can help other people, I'm successful. So I'm like, okay, so I'm doing this. I think it would be a really good thing to do this newsletter. I'm going to but eventually I'll charge for it. It'll be like, it's going to become like a magazine. It'll be like, I got to do it in a different way, because we're going to do it first as an email, and as it gets longer, you can subscribe, and it comes out, and it's just like a magazine. And I figure it's like $5 a month. It's nothing expensive. It's just to pay for So, hi, Aaron. All right, Elena, do you want me to pull cards? I can do that. Okay, hold on. Oh, Eliana. All right, here we go. Oh, you're going to be doing something. What are you trying to do? You're trying to start something new. Now you're going to manifest this, and this is also healing. So it's a very healing thing for you. Also, it's very emotional too, and now it could have something to do with a youth person too. So young person or a very creative person. They could be gay, but they're that kind of person mindset, and you're going to be enjoying yourself and the best things of life. And you're going to get your wish. You're getting good cards, Liana. I don't know if I've read for you before, but I'm telling you that these cards are accurate. Now you have a decision to make, sweetheart. Now this could be love, but this is a decision. Whatever you do, it still has are you going to bite the apple? That's what this card represents. Are you going to partake in the tree of life? That is so you're going to make your choice, right? That's what that means. All right. I got you, Aaron. And this is very traditional. So this is in the box thinking. So it's a marriage. It's a typical 9-to-5 job. It's a typical religion. It's something very, very typical. Okay. All right. And you need to let go of something. What's the monkey in your back that's preventing all this? Something blocking you? Or is somebody you're kind of suspicious somebody might be pulling a little something? It may be your boyfriend. Okay. I want to say this is you being scared. You being hurt from another relationship, that you got a lot of baggage, sweetheart, that you need to be working on. Okay. It might be your boyfriend. Now, there's going to be lots of verbal communication, because I want to say this person is willing to talk, but you have a fear. See, this is your fear. You have fear. You don't have Eliana, I get it right. You aren't a sun, moon, or rising Scorpio, are you? Because if you are, because you're always afraid of something, and it seems like you're afraid more than anything. This card doesn't always manifest. It's more fear. And see, I told you, it's fear. Okay. You're a Pisces. Do you know what your rising is, Eliana? Because the Scorpio, I always pay attention. I don't pay attention to your sun. Oh, that's because no. Okay. Just asking, because why are you afraid? See what I'm saying? I just asking. Um, and I pay attention to your rising sign. Your rising sign is how you appear to the world. And so I am the fun-loving Sag and all that, but I'm also that Capricorn that has the business, that's down to business, that's responsible and practical. So I'm, you know what I mean? I'm also a Sag Capricorn cusp. So I'm Capricorn all over the place. So, and so are all my kids. My kids are all Capricorn. Now, something yet, Eliana, is hidden. Okay. And I want you to be careful because he might be trying to pull a little something over on you. Okay. I want you, because I'm getting cards now. All right. Be careful. Now, are you getting into a relationship, like a solid standard relationship with him? Or you've started that? Thank you, Dan, my husband. If I don't drink water, I get really sick. Does that make sense, Eliana? Because you're getting into a relationship with him, but I want you to be careful, because for me to pull this, it's either you have to get rid of your baggage or he's pulling something. All right? Because I feel like there's a little bit, you're weathering a storm at the end of this. You don't know yet? Wait it out. Wait it out. Okay? Because there's something going on. All right? It's darkest for the dawn. I think just be careful of this relationship. How long have you been with this guy, Eliana? Oops, I'm sorry, you guys. Eliana, how long have you been with him? Then I just got pretty girl and I'm caught up, you guys. Maybe 2 years? Okay. Is he committing to you? Does he want to marry you? Because I did get a card that would say marriage. Is he wanting to commit? Or is he not wanting to commit? That also could be the card that I saw with the devil. He not wanting to commit. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Just be careful. Okay? Because something's hidden and I don't understand, but they don't want me to know always. But I did pull a card of hiddenness. Okay? Does that make sense? It has to do with your relationship, yeah. Because I pulled the Lovers, and that's a decision. Yeah, okay. Be careful, because I feel like there might be some hurt feelings coming. Okay, and I don't know. I'm not a negative person, but I'm warning you to be careful and keep your eyes open. Okay, I'm not saying he's doing anything bad, but I don't see. Look at it ends up working out okay, but I think he's got baggage too. Oh, you figured it was coming? Okay, yeah, okay. So just keep an eye on this, okay? And you're gonna have to make a decision yourself, okay? All right. Let me, Jake, hold on. I have Pretty Girl and I have Aaron to pull yet. Okay. So Aaron, honey, what do you want? Aaron Marie, what do you want? I don't see Pretty Girl anywhere. I think she must have, maybe she'll send it. If that ever happens and I miss you guys, what you need to do is just send out, just email me. Okay. Not a problem. I pull them on for free every once in a while. It's not a big deal. Aaron, what would you like? Oh, I also rejoined Snapchat. I used to have Snapchat all the time. I never did it. And so I rejoined that too. And I got all these people like they keep sending me. I get notifications. Snapchat. Oh, it's funny. Love and finances, Aaron. Okay, hold on. Like if you guys know I'm on like 10 because I'm on, let's see. So listen to all these. I got Blue Sky. I got Lemonade. I got Pinterest, Clapper, Instagram, Facebook, Threads. What else do I got? Blue Sky. Twitter, or not Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, that's 10. There's just some fan base, that's 11. I didn't know, plus the red book, red note, whatever, that's 11. I don't know which one's going to take off. 12 is Neptune. I don't know which one that's going to, I still say Clapper. I think it's the easiest one. I really do. Okay. All right. Yes, I am, Jolie. I am. It's $15. I'll do a reading for you. Remember that anything you guys donate is going to go feed horses. And I'm rescuing them from kill pens. Can't believe what people do. But some of my best horses I've ever gotten, honestly, have been from auctions. My first horse was from an auction. My horse that I just sold, she came in a pen of about 100 horses, foals. And we got her for $35. Like, she is the best bred. She's so sweet. And I sold her because I wasn't riding her. She's a little small. God, I miss her. She came up just nuzzling me. She's like, "Are you taking me?" Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, all right. Here we go, Erin. Here we go, Erin. Oh, there's pretty girl. Okay, you're next. Okay. So hold on. I didn't know where you were. It's all right, Elisa. Okay. I might be popping off 4:16. I've got some readings to do. So did you know that I figured out how many readings I did over the year? I did over 15 to 1,800. And that wasn't figuring all of my lives. So it was even more than that. That's a lot in a year. Think about this, almost one a day. It's more than one a day. So, yep. I thought I thought I'm down this year a little bit on my readings. I'm not. So, okay, here we go, Erin. Okay, you're manifesting something. Now, this is also about being strong and waiting things out. You looking for a new job? Because this is perfecting your craft or your skill. Okay. Yes, Jacqueline, I do. There's going to be more money coming to you too. All right, Erin, because you wanted love and finances. Well, I got finances, sweetie. This is a huge spiritual lesson for you. Like, it's huge. Okay, this is one of your major ones. And you're not going to be you're not going to be stuck anymore. You're unstuck. You're unsticking yourself. It's from your past. So it could be a past skill too, Erin. And I know you've been juggling. You've been juggling money, or you've been trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. Time or money, right? But this is a wish granted. So there's an extra source of income coming to you, and you're going to get away from which doesn't work. That even might be going over, like taking a trip too, but you're going to be walking away. You're cutting yourself loose. And they told you don't overreact because something's going to happen. So stay grounded and logical because it's coming. You want to leave your job and start working in tech. And that is exactly, here comes the offer. As soon as you said that, isn't that funny? There's the offer. I want to say it's May though. I don't think it's coming really soon. It might be March, but I think it's May. Okay, so start looking for it. Okay, Erin, it's coming. All right. That is, you do have the right idea, because that was the first thing I pulled was the card of ideas. I got this idea and I gotta, yeah. Okay. Interesting, isn't it, Erin, how these cards work? Isn't it though? All right. You're like, how did they work? It's because I'm time jumping to the fourth dimension slightly. That's what I'm doing. The fourth dimension is the other side. That's what I'm doing. And that's why when all of a sudden people become more psychic, and all of a sudden they can start telling futures and stuff, because they're becoming more 4D. That's what we're all working at, right? Right? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me wave. I gotta wave at all these people on my Instagram. My Instagram is I'm gonna target Instagram after this blowout from Meta. Okay, so all right. So anyway, okay, hold on. Okay, now pretty girl, what do you want, my dear? I will do you, and then Jacqueline. I got to get you guys like out of the way. Okay, Jacqueline. I got it, Jacqueline. I saw it come through. So at the top of my screen. So, all right. Okay. General, please. Okay, here we go. You guys know that I can do this all day. It's when I'm doing mediumship, it's harder because it takes so much more energy. So you'll see me get tired, or see me get a headache. And I'll be like, I got a headache. Okay, wait a minute. This is unplugged. Why? Okay, hold on, you guys. I don't want to lose your screen. And I don't know why it's not working. Okay, why is this not working? Oh, that's why. I didn't have it plugged in. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. Yep, Elena. All right. Not a problem, sweetheart. She's like, thank you. I knew it. I knew that's what it was about. Yeah. You guys know. I don't always know. I just am. I'm like the messenger. Do you know what I'm saying? So, okay, here, pretty girl. Here we go. So this is you enjoying your life. When I go get a massage, enjoy my life, or go take a nice walk outside, I would pull this card. You're enjoying yourself. It's the card of Taurus, the better things in life, wanting to or doing it. You're getting your wish, sweetheart. You're getting good cards. Hold on. You got an offer coming. Are you looking for a new job or something? Or you're manifesting it. So keep manifesting it. You've got the right energy. And it has to do with a new job. You looking for a new job? You must be. And it's more money too, because this is the Empress, and it's about abundance. Okay. And this is a huge spiritual lesson. It's a huge leveling up. And it's going to happen like that. You're a stay-at-home mom, so you're looking for like a little job, and you're not going to be stuck anymore. You're going to have your own money, because that's kind of what this is. That's what this is about. Is that what you're looking for? Pretty girl? Because yep. And it's from your past. So it must be a past skill or somebody you know from the past, and you're just going for it. And it's not a lot. I was going to say it's only part-time. Yes, you want your own money. Exactly. You've got your freedom. I want to say it's 10 to 15 hours a week, and it doesn't interfere with your family. It works really well. And you finally, oh my God, I got out of this house and I'm talking to adults. That is how I feel. Does that make sense? Thank God. And it's just good. And it's money that you can put away. It's yours and nobody else's. That's what it feels like. Okay. Does that make sense? Pretty girl with the long hair. Does that make sense, dear? You love that? She's like, I love it. Go find it. I feel like it might be somebody you know from your past, like, or you know of them. Like maybe it's one of your kids' parents, or you see what I'm saying? It's something like, I feel like you know them. Okay. So just be thinking about it. All right. It's like, okay. I'm like, I could do that. It's like, okay, I got this. I'm good. I got it. It could be, okay. But it's a skill you've had in the past. And it's just to get you out of the house so you can make a few friends. Feel like you do make some friends through this. Some female friends that are actually women that are supportive. That's something all of us women need to work on, is supporting each other and not trying to tear each other down. What's the patriarchy? What is the patriarchy trying to do to us? Rip us apart and pit us against each other. If we all stood together. Remember that, right? Okay. Not saying anything bad. At least I got you, sweetie. I did. It's not a problem, pretty girl. You are pretty. I can see a picture of you. You got pretty hair. You have nice hair. I can see it on the profile. All right. Jackie, you're next. And then Elisa. And then if I get to Jake, I'll give him plum cards. Oh, you do? You have something productive, meek, Mikhail, expert? Yes. Okay. Jacqueline, hold on. Mikhail, what do you, he's like, I want to talk to you about something. Okay. Talk to me. Talk to me. I can read. Go ahead. But in the meantime, I'm going to pull Jackie's cards. Okay, Jackie. It's Jackie, right? Because I know it's Jacqueline, but isn't it Jackie? Okay, hold on. Pull love. You're transforming your life. And it is an aha moment. Like there might be a surprise, a blow, something. And you're manifesting this. You're making this happen. Yeah, oh yeah. Does it have something to do with the internet? Is there something to do with internet or making plans? Yeah. And you have a decision to make. Ooh, look at this one. This one was right to the point. Now be careful because you have baggage. Like you're holding on to something, or someone might be a little not being truthful. They might be lying a little, but you're gonna be solid. But Tipsy, this is my point. What are you chained to? Are you scared? Or it's either someone's not quite being honest, or you have a lot of baggage that you need to deal with. It's one or the other. Now you're gonna be celebrating, okay? And something's a little hidden or a little confusing for you right now. But there is a new relationship that's coming out of all this. And this is all a new start for you. And it's gonna be not easy. There's gonna be work. And you don't know which way to go at times. You're kind of stand your ground though. Don't back down. Tell them what you want. You're feeling defeated a little bit, but there will be an ending with something new to start. Okay. So then that's good news. So there's a relationship coming very soon. You have some dealings to deal with. There's he might not be completely honest with you about some stuff, or baggage from you, or both. Something's going to cause you to bump heads a little. You have to work that out. Okay. Does that make sense, Jacqueline? Hi, Ivo. I haven't heard from you for a while. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Almost 3 years. Yep. Is he just not committing? You know, I hear so many of these guys, and I see, look at Mallory did 2 years, and she's like, you know what? She called me like every day, and I said, it's okay. I'm here to listen. I'm crying, but I can't do this anymore. I said, then don't. I'm supporting her, right? Women support women. I said, you know what? Then don't. You're worth more than this. She goes, you know what? You're right. And I said, by the way, they like a chase. So when you act like you don't give a shit, so when they will chase you, let them chase you for a while. And that's exactly what she's doing. And he's half nuts. I love it. I love it. I'm like, fine, you get a little taste your own medicine. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, I predicted that you'd be living together. Yeah. She's like, yeah. Yeah. So be careful. There might be a little something going on there you don't know about. I feel like he might be doing something a little bit you don't know about that I don't like. Gambling, or I don't think it's messing around. It's something else a little negative. Be careful. Drinking. Oh, he said about the holidays. So that's your chain. That's your devil's chain. He's not quite lying, but he's being a little deceitful as he's pulling you through this. Give him a date. Set a date. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to commit, put your foot down. That's what they mean by putting your foot down. That's what that is. Okay, Jackie? That's what that means. Yeah, that would see to me. I started dating my husband and was married to him in 9 months. He's gotten the best of all worlds. He's probably, why are you watching me? Yeah, he probably is. He's in the other room. I'm at a point in my life. I've been married almost 4 years. I don't care. I'll say whatever I want to in front of him. He knows. He knows how I feel. He knows I do everything, and I'm getting tired of it. He knows. That's why he came in and gave me some water. He's trying. So there's no hate. I don't hate my husband. I love him. I just am sick of doing everything. So you, Jackie, make your plan, sweetheart. Make your plan. Okay. Look at Mallory. Mallory's a good example. He's been playing her for 2 years now. Yeah. Jackie's like, you got him trained. When your wife makes more money than you, a lot more, and your wife is doing everything, yet why are you here? Correct. That includes the man. Jake, you're next. I will take you, Jake. Where did he go? I got it. You're next, sweetheart. Let me do Elisa, and then Jake, it's you. Okay. I don't know if he left or not. I don't know if he's here yet or not. But anyway, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. If they're not going to pull an equal 50-50, seriously. Okay. I'm serious. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. It's not fair for you to be doing everything and them to be doing nothing and benefiting off of your hard work. It's bullshit. That's why my daughter's getting a divorce. That's why my other daughter, my youngest, Aislinn, is like going, I'm done with this too. And so Just a thought. So they're $15, Anna. So, yeah. Breaking news. Jack Smith will be out tomorrow on a report. Okay, thank you. I thought he had said he was gonna. Yep. You know why? He's to protect himself. To protect himself. Okay. All right. Elisa, where are you? I'm telling you all. I told you something. Yeah. Ivo. You're just, I don't blame you, Ivo. Like, do what you got to do. Like, I don't care if it's male or female. If they can't do equal, it's not a marriage. It's not a relationship. You're doing everything. They're just sucking you dry. So there we go. Okay, Elisa, what would you like, sweetheart? I mean, I understand. I mean, I'm also a counselor. You guys know I'm getting my PhD in counseling. So, one of these days I'll finish it. I haven't. There's a reason. You guys know, if you guys know the history, I've told you many times, like, I've got to take this class in philosophy, and I hate philosophy. I don't like it. And I took a class in it and hated it then. So now I learned stuff, but I don't know. I'll go back to it. I'm still talking to them. It's been, yeah. Yes, I am, Yoli, tomorrow. Yep. Okay. All right. So pull cards, Elisa. Okay, here we go. So Elisa, and then Jake. Then I'll get Jake. Okay. You have a change coming to you, my dear. And it can be like forward movement. There is a King of Wands. Now, this is a forward moving energy, but an Aries, Leo, Sag, or the King, it could be the man of your dreams, also Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay. It's a wish granted. You're going to be collaborating or working together with this person. There's also could be something to do with a promotion, possibly. This was going to completely transform your life. Are you starting to see somebody new, Elisa? Now, here we go. Here's the key. Make sure they're pulling their own weight, because somebody's not. Here, we just talked about this. Isn't it funny? I pulled this. Make sure they're pulling their own weight, because they're not. They're not being. You're helping more than they are. Okay. You are married, so this is okay. This is possibly a change. Is it job? It's what you want, sweetheart. So what is this? Be careful of everything you say and do, and make sure you get. Be careful of the writing part of it. And just be careful of anything, be thorough. Okay. It is a new start. So are you looking for a new job? Are you looking for a promotion? It's emotional. I'm waiting for her to come in and tell me. Sophie, yes. That's my person that's working for me. Alhambra, yeah, that's me. That's Long Beach. Yes, Sophie, that is me. She's like, I got an email and it said it was you, but it said it was from California. That's what that is. That is one of, I've got 3 people. Okay, hold on. Okay, yes, it could be, because this is a youthful person. This is a youthful person. So there could be youthful people also involved. And it is a new start for them and for you. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, you're at stand. Okay, that makes sense. And they're not pulling their weight. You make sure you have a list of jobs for them to do. That makes sense now, because it is a change for you. It has to do with the King of Wands. So is this your sister's kids? Are the Aries, Leo, Sag? It is something that that's wanted. Yeah, and you have to collaborate and work together. See how this goes? It's going to transform your life and how you think of it. But you have to put your foot down. That's what that means. That means that they're going to try to not do anything, and you're going to be doing everything. They're not. It's going to be one-sided. Don't let them do that. Okay, Elisa? That's what that means. Yep. It makes sense now. Okay. I can explain. If you give me your situation, I'll be like, oh, okay. Because you have to understand and then think about your situation, because I don't always know. Because I just am pulling cards, you know what I'm saying? So, okay. Yep, you're okay. Well, Sophie, you got to check. I got 52 people posing as me on TikTok. That's the one thing I'm not going to miss. Did you see the ad? I made an ad for oil of oregano, and someone stole my ad with my voice in my ad and then got 15,000 hits off of oil of oregano ad. And I was pissed. And I went to TikTok, and TikTok is like, oh, yeah, that's one thing I'm not going to miss. I'm done with that. The other company, the other TikTok, YouTube doesn't do that. None of the other companies do that. Oh, she's not really stable. Just be careful. Don't make it, Elisa, don't make it one-sided where you're doing all the helping and you're not getting anything in return. Put your foot down, give them jobs, make them, hold them accountable. That's what that reading was saying. Okay. If you don't, you're going to be sorry. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be stressed out and angry and, resentful and okay. But that's what that was saying. All right. But that's what that meant. Okay. That's what I kind of figured. Okay. Good, Alex. Yes, I'm still on. I'm on quite a bit for this whole week because if TikTok goes away, I'm making sure everybody gets my. Okay, Antoinette, I gotcha. And I'm just pulling cards so I can be on for a while. Yeah, I got Antoinette. Jake, where are you? I told you, Jake, I'd pull you cards just for fun. Where'd he go? It's like I gotta make sure he's still on. There you are. Sorry you had to wait so long, sweetie. Okay, here, Jake. Here you go. Think about your question. You're ending something with something new to start. So you're right on that cusp, and you're being blessed. And you're getting very good news coming to you. You're going to know everything in 30 days. Now you have to make a choice. The way you think it's going to go isn't how it's going to end up. It's going to take a different, because you don't have all your information. It's going to lead to a lot of money. It's very traditional. So it's 9-to-5 job, a relationship, it's spirituality. It's traditional. Okay. Now I know you're juggling right now. But there's justice. It could have to do with court, but could also be fair and honesty in your favor. This card's always in your favor as long as you're a good person. You're sitting on something, kind of like resting, kind of thinking, kind of contemplating, and you're going to do investments. Are you trying to do day trading or something? But it's almost there. It's not quite. And something's hidden a little too. All right. And it's all about a new relationship. Okay. Jake, are you looking for somebody new? It's going to happen really fast. Jake, did that make sense? Yes, it's $15, Jody. I'm just doing this because I'm thinking that you guys won't see me that much longer. That's why I'm doing it like this. You're investing in yourself, and there's a relationship coming, sweetheart. I want to say third week of February into March. You're doing both? Good. They'll both put that. The cards sometimes will say both. Okay, Jake? This is a man of power or the government or something of that. Are you looking for a job that would have somebody like a corporation, or because that was what that can represent? So third week in January for work. No, third week of February for this. You'll know in 30 days. But I want to say it's February, end of third week of February or so. I would say something's gonna like break open. Got about a month yet. Okay. All right. Yes, I think they're both going to happen really, really close together, Jake. Maybe the relationship first week of March. See how they're real close together. Okay. All right. Yep. They're real close together. They kind of, maybe you meet this person at work. That could be why I'm seeing that. See what I'm saying? But you're going to know within a month because I pulled a month card. No problem, Jake. No problem. All right. And I'm looking for Antoinette. Where's Antoinette? She on Clapper? No. Antoinette. I'm looking for Antoinette. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Jake. Oh, there's Ann. Okay. Anna. Okay, I forgot, Anna, that you were Antoinette. How can I help you? What do you want, sweetheart? Oh, I'm dropping. Okay, a card jumped out at me, sweetheart. This is your card. You know what? When those happen, they jump out like that. Hey, what are you so worried about? What are you so worried about? You know that nothing, the worst thing you're thinking of doesn't happen when this card pulls out, right? What are you all up at? Why are you all worked up about? I'm waiting to hear. It does. People are like, you know, you look good today. These are my colors too. There's like my color palette. Like I look good with that behind me. I'm like that orange and that yellow and blue. They just look good on me. Your person, Jamel. Okay. So what you want to pull cards? Is it so it's about your relationship? Okay, hold on. There's hey Monica. Monica wants to know when to follow up with your order. Okay, yeah, hey, I'm working, you guys. I was sick as a dog for about 2 or 3 days, so I'm behind. She wants to know when her yearly's coming, and I'm getting them. I'm getting to it. Yeah, okay, here we go. Well, things look good. Things are going to work out. This means yes. You have a good card. You don't know which way to go, though. You're kind of like, is he immature? He's just being really immature because that's a card. It's very emotional, but he's immature. There's a new start coming with this person. A new, like the reset button. You're going to get help from them somehow, or you're going to help them, one or the other. It's a change. And is he the man of your dreams? Because Aries, Leo, Sag, or a forward motion, or the man of your dreams. So, and it is a wish granted. You got good cards. You're going to be collaborating and working together on things. So does that make sense, Anna? Yes, I will be back tomorrow. So, okay, guys, does that make sense? Yes? Uh-huh. You're like, yep. All right, you guys. Is you hoping that he gives you an offer, like maybe of marriage? He's an Aries, so yeah, that's him. Do you want something him to bring you something like a relationship or something? A marriage proposal? He's bringing you something somehow. Is that what that is, Anna? Thank you. I'm here to serve. That's what this is. That's why I don't ask for too much. I always feel guilty asking more than $20. There's people on here asking for like 25, 30, 40. I'm like, no. Yes. Okay. You answered your question. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I have to do some readings. I have to make dinner. I have to make my special food. If I don't be careful on how I make my dinner, I get sick, and I mean sick. You guys know I've had weight loss surgery. I have to be very careful with my stomach. So I have to purposely do certain things and treat my food a certain way, and I have to make sure it's very well done and very tender. And so I have to make my dinner. But not a problem, Anna. You guys take care. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back. I'm going to be on here every day until we find out what's going on with TikTok. I don't feel like we have to worry, but yet I do. And I know that's weird, but I think we can get around it maybe. But we don't want to because, I don't know, it's like I feel like there's games being played. So, okay. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Take care, okay? Holy.